the Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio morning show with Rebecca Pickles and the blow-up character 12 Death Pickles. Also the station manager, Rascal the Dog, the political reporter, Scruffy the Dog, and the show producer, Izzy the Dog. nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Morning, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, but
9 o'clock, it's the 20th of March.
it sure is.
Officially the first day of spring, apparently.
4:25 this afternoon.
4:25 this afternoon, it turns spring. Yes, the sun is dead on the equinox then, and then it starts heading northward. Nice. Yes, Todders Pickles, will you be going out in your swimsuit later, jumping in the pool? Todders Pickles! No, that's
Sorry, I was just reading something.
Well, I know you were planning on doing it yesterday. I was just wondering if you're going to be stripping off again later today and jumping in the pool to celebrate the first day of spring.
Of course so, yes.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. Yes, you see, well, the Scottish tradition is, of course, for the first day of spring, is to sit on a thistle.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Oh, I'll do the pool bit. Don't worry, I'll break the ice. It's not a problem. Sat out for the first time yesterday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, lovely.
It was rather nice, yes. Came back in the house, though, later afternoon and was freezing cold.
That is also true.
Never mind. Jolly good, yes. Well, Todders Pickles is here. He is a blow-up character, not real. Lives in the middle drawer.
Yep.
That's what he does, because he's a blow-up character and not real. Your 12 desks are looking nice, though, aren't they?
Oh, they certainly are, yes. I've started wrapping them now in wrapping Christmas paper. Getting them ready for the season.
Yeah, I noticed. Yes, well, Christmas isn't that far off.
No, it's not. No. I'm sure we'll find out very shortly how long that is.
Yes, it is. Good morning to the station manager, the boss, otherwise known as Cock of the North, Rascal the Dog. Do you want to just say good morning, Rascal the Dog?
I'm a white poodle, and I just want to say good morning, Rascal the Dog.
Brilliant. The black and grey thing with a beard, Scruffy the Dog. He's the show chef. He's going to be later. Good morning, Scruffy the Dog.
Oh, yes, good morning to me. I'm also a ballroom dance.
Yeah, you certainly are. And the Jack Russell, Izzy the Dog. She's in her bed at the moment, isn't she?
Yeah.
Good morning, I'm Izzy the Dog. Yes, good morning, Izzy. And she had a nice run round earlier, didn't she?
Oh, she did, yes.
It was nice, catching mice, yes. Right, well, next will be the news. Before that, do you want to go back to desk 3 then? Todders Pickles?
I certainly can. Okay, let's start off with a little bit of Robin Thicke and Blurred Lines.
The news with Rebecca Pickles and the blow-up character 12 Death Pickles on nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Right, 8 minutes past 9. Good morning. Right, news. Jeremy Corbyn, he's been at it again. He said the UK must still deal with Russia despite all fingers pointing to it over the Salisbury attack. He said he would do business with Vladimir Putin, but assertively and on the basis of the UK's values. So he's been speaking out again this morning. Todders Pickles. Yes.
Well, it's one of those stories which is going to go on and on and on. You've now got, of course, the Russians who are denying everything to do with it, which I just don't know. I mean, it's one of those things nowadays where who do you actually believe and where do you turn?
Well, nowhere really. If you notice, some of the foreign ministers in the EU countries are now starting to back away from the UK regarding this sort of doodah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, if you're going to sort of accuse somebody of doing something, then you do need proof. Where is the proof? People are starting to ask, where is the proof? I really don't know. I mean, the thing is, it's likely. Yes, it is very likely that the Russians did it, but there again, it's likely that we did it. It's also likely that the French did it, or the Germans, or the Spanish, or anybody.
It could be my mother for all we know.
Well, it's true.
Yeah.
You know, but without any type of proof there, nobody can sit there and say, yes, it's definitely they did it.
Yeah. Right, okay then. They're saying how that consumers could see prices fall by up to 1.2% if Britain were to abolish all tariffs once we've left the EU. A study says that any gains would be small and were based on optimistic assumptions. So the Institute for Fiscal Studies disagrees with that. They reckon it will go up when we leave the EU. Yeah.
It's debatable on both sides of the story. Once again, there's no proof that it's going to go up and there's no proof it's going to go down. The only thing you can actually do is look at prices and sit there and think, well, yeah, that's gone up, and then find a logical reason why it's gone up. You've got, well, again, going back to the Syrian crisis thing, if they do stop the gas pipelines and stuff, every price imaginable will go up. Right, whether you use gas or not, you are still going to be affected because companies use gas. And so their price of therms per unit is going to go up. I was talking to a shop owner yesterday, and he was stating that everything appears to be going up by 30 pence.
Yeah, that would be 30, wouldn't it?
It would, yes.
According to Rascal the dog, yeah.
Cigarettes is going up 30 pence. There's even talk about a litre of petrol going up 30p. Now, these are massive hikes.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, and like he said, it's nothing at all to do with Brexit. But he doesn't know what it's through.
So how much then would that add to your bill if you filled up your car? If it's 30p a litre extra?
Depends on the size of car. For us to fill the big car up, you're looking about another, I don't know, 10 quid maybe.
Yeah.
It can add. Well, put it this way: most cars, when this is finished, any sort of anything above a 1400 type of thing is going to cost nearly 100 quid to fill.
Well, extra?
No, in total.
Yeah.
I mean, our cars at the moment cost somewhere in the region of between 80 and 90. The big car costs a little bit more, and the Land Rover costs a little bit more if you were to fill it from empty.
Oh, well, yes. Yes, wait and see what happens with that then. Everything's going up and nobody knows why. Right then, okay then. The UK's agreement to keep EU fishing policies during the Brexit transition period has been described as a betrayal to coastal communities.
It's been described as a fiasco, I would say.
Certainly has, yes.
Once again, people who know the fishing industry, I mean, I was born into the fishing, well, not born into the fishing industry, but born into a city that was run by the fishing industry, basically. And it was, yes. And we saw many turbulent times. We saw the Icelandic cod wars, we saw Iceland war, we saw the Spanish coming over and nicking fish. We saw even the Scottish were coming down and pinching herrings and things like that. And it literally eradicated the waters. If we look back to a while ago, cod was an unsustainable fish, and we had to move on to haddocks or hake. And now cod had been brought back in saying, it's now sustainable again, but then all of a sudden it's going back out again. It's now back at the level where it's virtually unsustainable again. But if we follow these here rules that we've been shown this morning, all it means is that EU can make decisions on our fisheries for the time that we need in this year transition period, or whatever you want to call it, but we can't say anything about it. So they could sit there and say the rest of the world can fish in UK waters and take anything they want out of it for the next X years. And we can't stop it.
No, we can't. Could we stop it before we left the EU? Like now, were we able to stop it?
We would have a say to stop it, yes.
Alright, but during this 2-year transition...
Yeah, now when I lived in Hull, we had the right to stop it, because that's why we used to get the Navy out and go out in ships escorting trawlers and stuff that weren't supposed to be fishing there off the waters.
Right, so during the transition then we'll have that removed from us. We won't be able to have a say anymore, will we, on what goes on? We'll just be dummies, really, won't we?
Yeah, well, yeah, basically.
Right, exploration in the North Sea oil and gas sector is at its lowest since the early 1970s. Yes. And they said that the Outlook said only 94 wells were drilled last year.
Well, yeah, but it's also going to be stated. Yeah, now the thing is, it has to be stated and put into sort of a little bit of a context of the whole thing. One is, there isn't that much oil available to open new wells. The wells that we have got is taking sufficient oil out for what oil there is there.
What are you going to do about that oil we found in our garden after Izzy the dog dug it up?
It's now been barrelled.
It's been barrelled. Are you going to sell it, or are we going to keep it for ourselves?
Well, we'll give it away. I don't want it. mucky stuff anyway.
It's nice to bath in, though.
It is quite nice bathing, yes.
Yes, it is. Yeah. Nice in your coffee as well.
Oh, very nice, yes.
jolly
I mean,
good,
I'm cooking with it at the moment. It tasted quite all right.
Well, that's all
Nothing
right
wrong
then,
with
isn't it? Yeah.
And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I hope Pickles had room for me. Yes. There's only so much oil that you can take out by so many places. It's like networking. If you've got a shop, it doesn't necessarily mean that if you get 2 shops, you're going to make twice the profit. It could actually mean that you halve your profits completely because you're only in 2 shops and only selling the same thing, so you've got twice the expense.
Oh.
Now, with the oil industry as it is at the moment, BP have got massive problems because, of course, they're paying for the money that they had to pay out in Mexico, which turned out to be billions and billions and billions of pounds. They're still paying for cleanups, they're still paying for moving of things and this, that and the other and everything else that goes with it and capping the oil well. So therefore they haven't got the money to go out and think, I know what we'll do, let's put another one there for £1 billion, it'll be alright. It won't leak. That's what we said in Mexico. Forgot about that. And the larger companies are shying away from oil slightly. The smaller companies, such as Norway and places like that, are actually developing their oil, which is giving them more wealth, obviously, for the oil. But after saying that, they're only going into small areas. They're not going into the bigger areas. The bigger areas are locked down tightly by the major oil companies. So they don't need any more oil rigs.
Oh, well then. Yeah. Right, potholes.
Oh, we always need potholes.
Well, it's a great...
Garages need potholes.
And why do garages need potholes? To mend the cars that people bring in Todd Pickles.
You just answered your own question. The cars that everybody brings in after they've gone down a pothole. Some of these potholes are massive. They can wipe out the steering, suspension, the wheels, the tyres in one foul swoop.
Oh, why?
The councils last year had something like, I think it was £20 million in compensation fines. Against them for potholes. Now they reckon, the council reckon, a local council says, it costs them £10,000 a foot, right, to repair the road from a pothole. Now, strange thing is, we could go down to the shop today and buy a pack of cement or something and stick that in. Okay, it'd be filled in, it'd be done for about £20, but it wouldn't last very long. And so there's always this side that, well, yeah, okay, it maybe does cost quite a bit more to get this stuff right, the tarmac correct and stuff like that. But I can't see it costs £10,000 a foot. But then again, they would sit there and say, well, in order to fill that pothole there, which is 6 inches round, say for instance, we have to excavate a yard round it. Which means we've got to get somebody in to dig it, because you can't get somebody in to dig it and fill it at the same time. The wrong people. Then you get somebody to look at the hole and say, yep, okay, fill it. Then you get the person who fills the hole. Then you get the person who comes and levels it out. Then you've got to get another guy who comes down and has a look at it and says, not quite level, let's do it again.
Yeah, you experienced that in Middlesbrough, didn't you? They're all different departments.
Oh, yeah.
The hole fillers and the hole diggers.
Yes, yeah. One's got a spade and one's got a shovel.
Right, yes. Well, anyway, if they wanted to save money with the potholes, couldn't they just build bridges over the potholes and you just drive over the bridge so you miss the pothole?
They might as well. Technically, it's going to be cheaper than actually filling the potholes into.
Yes, well, up to 22,000 miles across England, Wales and Scotland are below the standard of roads that they should be. RAC are blaming underinvestment.
Well, it is underinvestment. I mean, basically that's what it is. It's because the roads aren't being repaired on a continuous rota or a scale. The road's only been repaired as and when they're needed. So technically it's a first aid repair to the roads. It's not a remedial repair.
No. Right then, anything there that you might have on desk one, Dr. Pickles?
I've got thousands of things.
Oh, that's nice for you.
Yeah, I love this one. It's called a solenodon.
Oh, no, it will. Yeah.
You will, yes. It's a bizarre venomous mammal. It survived the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Now, bear in mind, it could well be a bit of tongue-in-cheek. It is from Newsweek.
Yeah.
And not everything in Newsweek is technically 100% correct.
Yeah.
66 million years ago, if we go back to that time and think about what it must have been like to sit there on a lovely, hazy beach, sunbathing.
66 million years ago?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Mother would have been about 10.
Somewhere on there.
Right,
She'd be the one running into the sea and coming out with a little spade and a shovel and building like that.
No, she'd have changed her mind last minute.
Oh, that's true, yes. Well, the asteroid crashed into the Earth. It came down a bit like the one that's supposed to be coming around in 2034, is it, or something
Well,
like
that's nice for it.
Yes. And it wiped out the dinosaurs. Apart from in Yorkshire, we kept ours. We kept them in Yorkshire. And also knocked out 3/4 of all life on Earth. The Yorkshireman was saved. He was all right. He was good. He was in his cave. He was all right.
Yeah, it's a relative of yours, wasn't he?
Definitely.
Back in them days, yeah. That's good.
Yeah. And now it's an event known as the, yes, that was it, yes. And with the dinosaurs out of the picture, a small band of hardy mammals who had survived the impact began to thrive. This group included a bizarre shrew-like creature known as Solenodon. Or Solenodon, depending how you want to pronounce it. Now then, for a new study which was published in the open access preprint journal Giga Science, an international team of scientists led by Taras K. Aleski from the University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez sequenced the genome, or Solenodon, which today can only be found in a few remote corners of Cuba, the Caribbean island of Hispaniola. I used to know a galleon called Hispaniola.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It used to sail in Scarborough. It was on the Mere.
Oh, that was
And
good.
it used to go to the island and pick up lagoons.
And who was this? A friend of yours then?
Who used to run the ship? No. It was a little boat. It used to sail over the marina and go from the boys down the cafe over to the island, and you'd start digging for baboons, whatever they were.
Baboons?
No, they were a coin.
Oh.
And if you found a coin, you'd get some money back for it, and then go back and bury it again for the next lot of people going down. Great thing. Apparently it was closed down because they didn't pay the bills or something. Never mind. They found the genes must diverge from other living animals around 73.6 million years ago, before this devastating asteroid impact. Now, it's a lovely little thing, and it sort of, to me, I mean, they're saying it looks more like a shrew, but personally, I think it looks more like a vole, because it's got the rounded nose and it's got the long tail.
You have put it on your fart book, haven't you?
Oh, I certainly have. Yes,
it's a nice photo.
Yes, because I'm going to send a message to her and say, look, come on, you're welcome over here. Come and meet the mice. They'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah. I know. We've done well getting rid of the mice, and now you want to bring some of them back again.
Yay.
Oh, great. Lovely.
Look, go on, you've got to admit they're cute.
Well,
I saw little mice are cute as well.
Yes, I know you do, yeah. Good morning also to Lisa and Francoise in Bournemouth, who I know are listening in.
They've got mice.
Well, no, not exactly, but Lisa said to me that Francoise would be exactly like you with the mice. He would dote on them. And
beautiful. What's wrong with them?
But there's nothing wrong with them, apart from when they go into your clothes.
Oh, don't worry about them in your clothes. Put them in a pocket, they'll be fine. Take them out for a walk.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it, no. Oh, well then, yeah, it's lovely.
Cute little things.
Yes, you can see a photograph of it on Todd Pickles' fart book, or you can go to Croft UK Radio's Facebook as well.
Kids, when I was growing up, kids always had either mice or gerbils.
Did they?
Apart from the posh ones who had rats.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was one of your first pets.
What, mice?
Yeah, mice, gerbils or rats.
Right. Did you just let them run around the house then, or did they?
You shouldn't have done, really, no, but I did have the odd one, that's all.
Oh, you had
Got out. I say it escaped.
Yes, of course.
Because the only reason it escaped, of course, was because it got out the cage and your mother wouldn't catch it. So then it ran amok around the house.
Oh dear.
Well, we did have an engineer in one. We got an electrician in once, and he was under the floorboards. And I was cleaning the cage out, and suddenly turned around and thought, that's strange, there's a gerbil missing. And out the corner of our eyes, we saw it scurrying up the little step, underneath the stairs, and down the hatch.
Is it not slightly different though? Like if you say, right, I want to have mice as pets, so you welcome them in, you invite them in, and you have them in your home, rather than an animal actually intruding into your home that you haven't actually asked to come in. Is it not mentally a different, slightly attitude?
Who says the animal's intruding? Why are you not intruding in his house?
Well, we've got the house deeds.
He's got the mouse deeds.
Yeah. Oh, well then. Right, UKIP has been ordered to pay £175,000 in legal costs over a defamation case brought by three South Yorkshire Labour MPs. So they've got themselves into trouble again. Never ends. Has UKIP got their leader yet, or are they still debackling over it?
You know, I'm going to be quite honest about this. I haven't got a clue, actually. I don't know. Do you want me to look it up for you?
Oh, you can do, yeah. Yeah, right, voting online. They're going to see if this might work. So, the Scottish Government being urged to undertake trials of online voting by a group of academics and charities. They said, well, let's try it, see what happens, see if it works.
Academics. They're academics again.
Yeah. Well, as far as I remember, though, Theresa May wants to make it harder to vote because she wants to get more bureaucratic and you've got to start bringing in IDs.
We want your passport and we want your driving licence and you can vote, yeah.
Oh, dear, yes. Just a sort of, public broadcast, really. If you need to renew your passport or you want to get one, do it before next Tuesday, the 27th.
Just to put in slightly, Gerard Batten is the acting leader of UKIP at the moment.
Oh, that's nice for him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Do your passport before next Tuesday, the 27th of March, because it's leaping up in price.
It certainly is.
Next Tuesday.
How much is it going up? I know the answer to this.
What?
30.
Going up by £30, is it?
Yeah, roughly 30 quid.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so try and get it done by next Tuesday if you can. We're having to go at hours at the moment, aren't we? Hoping we can do it by then. But
and if you smoke, cigarettes are going up 30 pence.
Yes.
If you drive a car, petrol apparently, allegedly. Now, this is allegedly because it's only what somebody's been told by a delivery driver. But allegedly it's going up 30 pence a litre by Easter.
Lovely.
Could be just somebody who's making a poem about it, because that actually rhymes, doesn't it?
So everything's going up in threes then, really, isn't it?
In threes, yes. Including me.
Yes, good morning to Rascal the dog, the boss of the show, who enjoyed a number 3. Yes, lovely.
I enjoy number 2, but I can't with them. I've had too many eggs.
Oh, well, yeah. Right, okay, then time is 26 minutes past 9. I've got a couple of songs we're going to play on the show this morning, so I'll just first of all, we're going to play one from Standard.
Yeah, do you want to kick off with that one now?
Well, I said I was sort of going to do it around 10ish.
Oh, okay, then we'll leave it on for now.
Yeah, and then around 11 o'clock we're going to be playing another song from Geraldine Pointing and the Interactive Band. They live in Spain. I've been having a natter with her online about what a wonderful idea Brexit is.
Do you like it?
No.
Oh.
So you can do that around 11 o'clock anyway. So what we'll do another Desk 3, and then after that, just before 10, we'll play the song called Without You By My Side by Standard Band. Lovely. Right, okay, then back to Desk 3 then.
Lovely. Okay, let's have a little bit of Rosetta and Georgie Fair and Alan Price.
This is Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio, your distant local radio stations, nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Yes, time is 9:36. Good morning. Today been... It's Tuesday today, isn't it?
It is,
of course it is. It's the 20th of March.
Only till midnight.
Oh, fair enough then. International Day of Forests is today.
Oh, lovely.
Memory Day.
Hey! I forgot that.
I'm sure you did, yes. French Bread Day.
Oh, I like French bread. I used to like it, especially when I was in France. It was great because they used to come down to the table and give you a piece of French bread, a big long stick of it type thing.
Yeah.
And a bowl of butter and a bowl of jam.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
And a bowl of coffee.
Nice.
And you'd sit there and you'd break a little bit off, smear the butter on, lump of jam, and it was gorgeous. And then pick a bowl of 2 hands and coffee. I used to love that.
This was when you were in France?
It was, yeah.
Oh, very good. Yeah, funny that, isn't it? They have French bread in France.
It is, really.
You wouldn't think it, would you?
And what else do you have?
What else do they have?
French sticks.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
I know something else they've got as well.
What's that?
French people.
Oh, I didn't know they had them.
Yeah,
Oh.
full of foreigners.
Yeah. Right, yes, well, the French have been baking their bread for 200 years, so today is a day to celebrate it. International Fragrance Day. That's today.
Couldn't call that French as well, couldn't you?
Oh, yeah. Single Parents Day today. Common Courtesy Day.
Ooh,
Oh, lovely. Yes.
I should remember that while I'm going on the shops today.
You'll remember that when you're going around the shops today?
Yeah, when people stood in the middle of the aisle doing the talking, I shall sit there and say, excuse me, do you know today's Common Courtesy Day? Would you mind moving to one side, please, so I can get round?
What about if you bump into any cyclists on the road as you go to town today? Will you be courteous, or will you tell them to, go flower themselves?
It depends on the cyclist.
Yeah.
If he's courteous, then yeah, fine.
Nice. Yes, well done. International Happy Day.
That was yesterday.
Oh, was it? Oh, well, what do I know? Yeah. World Poetry Day. I know that is definitely today. That is on. That is today. I know it is. I said so myself, yes. Alright, okay then. Newspapers.
Do you know the days I've got?
What days have you got? What are Pickles?
Snowman Burning Day.
Snowman Burning Day?
Yeah, which is the celebration for the changing of the seasons.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Actually, you might be right, because I've also got International Day of Happiness as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Even though it's Monday,
No,
let's
it's not.
find a reason to be cheerful.
I haven't got
No,
any.
the day was on Monday, so they're carrying it on to Tuesday as well. I do apologise.
Oh, no,
I
you're
stand
quite
corrected.
right.
Ah, I see. I like that one, though. Won't You Be My Neighbour Day?
Well, it depends who it is, doesn't it, really? I mean, if it was...
George!
True. Proposal Day.
For what?
Presumably weddings.
Oh, right.
Did you miss the boat on Valentine's Day?
Oh,
Why
that's
not
nice
today?
for them. Yeah.
Well, Storytelling Day. Oh, Mrs. May will be out then.
God, don't say that, or she will be.
Ravioli Day.
Oh. Yeah, that's right. But that was mentioned yesterday.
I
as
know
well.
it was. Yeah,
You must be
it's
sharing
strange.
the things at the same time.
Yes,
That's
and
good. Oh, lovely. Well done.
Kiss Your Fiancé Day.
Yeah. Oh, jolly good. That's nice, isn't it? Brilliant. Oh, that's some of the stuff that is today, then.
What happens if you haven't got a fiancé? Can you just go around and kiss anybody?
Well, I know you've got a thing about mice at the moment, so
Yeah,
I suppose...
I could go kiss a moose.
Have fun. I'll get the camera ready.
Okay.
I'm sure Izzy the dog would enjoy it as well.
She doesn't kiss them.
Well, no, she tries to put them in her mouth, doesn't she?
Well, that's true, yes.
Yeah. Oh, well, yes.
Horrible creature.
What? Who?
Is it
Oh, Izzy the dog?
terrible?
No. Well, she's the producer of the show, so watch what you say. The Times, the Channel 4 investigation into data analysis at Cambridge. It's been accused of using data of 50 million Facebook users to influence the 2016 American election. Yeah, right. Guardian, going on about fresh allegations about the American election again. Yes, they say the company boasted of using honey traps, fake news and campaigns for around the world. Right, the Eye, news at an argument on large parts of the UK's transition period as it leaves the EU. Not very happy about a joint news conference yesterday between the Muppet, David Davis, and Michael Barnier in Brussels. Actually, do you know what made me laugh? I thought they were virtually holding hands on the news conference that I saw a glimpse of this morning. And if you look at them quickly, both of them look like twins.
Yes, they do actually, yeah. When they were sort of looked like they were holding hands, I think Barney was trying to get him closer to him because he was moving too far apart, apparently.
Oh, all right. That's symbolic of the UK at the moment, isn't it?
It is.
Metro has called this document a Brexit breakthrough. Added the value of the pound rose over news of the concessions made by both sides. Yeah, apparently the pound has shot up quite high.
It has, yeah.
Daily Telegraph says that Prime Minister Brexit faces a backlash over perceived abject betrayal of British fishermen.
Certainly have,
Yes. It says the UK will still be under EU's common fisheries policy until 2020, but will no longer get a say in it. And Daily Express says about stem cell-based treatment. It could be a major breakthrough in sight loss. I reckon it could help 600,000 people.
This is true, yeah.
That's nice. Also, the Daily Mail is covering that as well. The Sun and the Daily Mirror are going on about ants.
Ant.
Yes, they're talking about him this morning.
Apparently, the Saturday show has now been officially cancelled.
Oh, they've cancelled it completely, have they?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Yep.
Dec can't do it without him, can he?
Apparently not, no.
No.
In fact, a couple of the news things that I've seen flash up this morning is Dec is considering his career type of thing, and he's not quite sure what he's going to do now.
Well, I know a few radio stations have got some vacancies. I mean, yeah. I don't mean here.
No,
I meant various other ones. Right. Okay then, cars.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like cars, don't you, Todd's Pickles?
I love cars. Yes.
Yes.
Always will do.
What is your favourite car, Todd's Pickles? Jag. You do like Jags, don't you?
I love Jags, yeah.
Well, being a good friend of Jeremy Clarkson, you do often swap cars with him, don't you?
Yeah, but he always has a bleeding Ferrari thing. Horrible car.
He's got the Ferrari thing.
Yeah, you could have the Ferrari. Yes.
Does he like it? I didn't think he did.
No, he don't.
No, that's why he gives it to you.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough then. Right. Okay then. Well, the average car. Right. 59,000 miles over its lifetime.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah.
If you're lucky.
And the rest.
That's a long journey.
It is, but it's not very far for a car nowadays. Most cars nowadays are doing 160,000, 180,000 miles.
Yes. Yeah, travels on average 9,000 miles a year.
Well, unless you're one of ours.
Yeah. Well, yeah. But you think about it, you've got one mother in Bournemouth and we've got the other one in Middlesbrough.
This is true.
And we're right at the top of Scotland.
Yep.
Work that one out. Took 20 hours to get home from Bournemouth last October. Unbelievable. It just shows how much the roads have gone all doodah, isn't it? Because when you were doing from Bournemouth to Portree about 5 years ago, it took 24 hours there and back.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, so well, it's all the potholes.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not the potholes.
Traffic.
It's just, yes, right. On average, then, it's going to be used for 3 holidays, 11-day trips. It's going to make 4 trips to see relatives a month. Oh, a month? I really want to see my mother 4 times a month. Oh dear, having a laugh, aren't you? Has spilt 2 drinks inside it per year. Yeah. Yeah, it will hear children say, "Are we nearly there yet?" about 5 times a month.
Yeah. If it was my dad's car, it would hear that about 5 times every 10 minutes.
Yes, right. Yeah. Well, then, people can lose their cars.
Oh, yeah.
Average twice a year. Sometimes they go missing. Yeah. Be stuck in traffic jams for around 6 years.
Yeah.
So that's the sort of thing that your car might be up to, really, yes.
They'll be cleaned, apparently, or tidied 5 times a year. Only what's your car 5 times a year?
It's not a lot, really, is it? I mean, if you had a nice bath that was waterproof, you could have a little dunk in there for the car, couldn't you? But there's various things you could do, yeah. So you wash your car 5 times a year, is what they're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, well, never mind.
It'll see £3.54 found in loose change each year. I'm not going to say anything about that.
No.
The last time I emptied our armrest, there was about 16 quid in it.
Oh, well done, Todd Pickles.
That's all right. Witnesses 6 songs sung along to a full volume each week. It's going to get 2 scratches or dents each year. Just who's driving it.
Yeah. Well, that's not bad. It could be worse.
Oh, it could, yeah.
It could be a lot worse, couldn't it, Todd Pickles?
That is true. It will also break down twice over the course of the time you own it, which means I'm going to put fuel into it wrong again.
I was just about to say that. How many times does it say you'll put the wrong fuel in it?
It doesn't actually say that.
No.
It just says it'll break down twice.
Oh, dear.
It will need £248.51 spent on repairs each year.
Yes, good morning to the MOT.
Our MOTs are fantastic. We've done 5 MOTs in the past 12 months. And the total cost of 5 MOTs and work carried out has been under £250. Wow! That is a record for us.
That is very unusual. Yeah, so well done to that one, Traveller's Pickles. Yeah, you could give the garage quite a lot of business, you know, if you publicise that and give the name of him.
It's Neil.
Neil.
Down at Tongue Garage.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, it's jolly good. They've done ever such a good job.
He's our mechanic.
Yes, right then. Okay. 56% of us have stopped to pick this up. What is it?
Let's see. It's got to be a coin.
It is. Well done. It says a penny here.
Yeah, it probably will be a penny.
I wouldn't bother picking a penny up.
I never have.
But no.
I used to throw them away.
That's nice for you. Yeah.
I did, literally, in the 70s. I used to throw pennies away.
Yeah.
I hated the damn thing.
Throw them
It's on
away.
the street. I used to throw them away. Literally.
Yeah. Oh, well. Yeah, there we go. And then a survey says that 37% of people say they do what every day?
Have a no. Do something every day. What do I do every day? Oh God, I'll
breathe.
Multitude of everything, doesn't it? If it's down to me.
Eat.
Drink.
Go to the loo.
Have a fag.
Sleep. What about make the bed?
Toilet. Hey?
Make the bed. It's
I do that on
37%.
a night. Well, I do that during the day, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Mind you, we're quite lucky. We do what most normal people do, and making the bed comprises of throwing the duvet over it. However, when my mother still had her own home in Bournemouth, can you remember? I'm sure you can. You could tell my mother used to be a nurse.
Yeah.
There was about 200 layers of sheets.
And tight folded corners that you could get it was like in one of the service beds, you could get a coin out of your pocket and hit the mattress with it and bounce up to the ceiling.
I know, yeah. What was about 200 sheets, about 10 blankets. Yeah, I know, yeah. Trying to, and even when I used to make the bed in the morning, when I was visiting mother, and whatnot, she'd still come up and make me bed. But to be fair, she did do a lot better job than I did. I'll give her that. Right, yeah. Okay. Now, when you meet people for the first time, a lot of us have this problem. You forget their names.
And that's true. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. This is called next in line effect. It's because people are often too worried about themselves and what they'll say next to focus on remembering the names of people that they're meeting for the first time. Well, I was always told something which helps. When you meet someone and you ask what their name is, actually say their name out loud back to them in a conversation.
Yes.
Because it sticks in your brain a bit more then.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's providing you can remember the name when you come around to your conversation.
Well, if you've only just asked them, you're in a pretty bad state if you still can't remember it. I would have thought. Never mind. I'm sure it could be worse. I'm not too bad with names, but oddly enough, I can't recognise faces. I've got the opposite problem. I get it from my dad. My dad used to say, "Oh, everybody looks the same to me," and I didn't know what he meant by that. And now I've got older, I've got the same problem. Yeah. Well, I know when I see the blow-up character Traveller's Pickles, I can spot you.
Yes.
Yeah. I can just about spot me mother.
Oh, jolly good. Yeah.
Yes. Right, sneezing.
I do.
Do you enjoy sneezing? Traveller's Pickles?
I don't mind actually. Yeah, I think it's quite interesting.
Why is sneezing interesting?
Well, it's easy. Just you have that really nice feeling and sensation with that throat and doing a really proper one, a good one. Yeah.
Nice. All right, fair enough then. Right, well then, people tend to sneeze in how many numbers in a row?
3.
Yes.
2.
Oh, no. Oh, rascal, we're trying to cut down. Oh, come on, be fair.
Sorry.
Yeah, people tend to sneeze in 3s.
They do.
Because that's the way it is.
Go on then,
Really?
carry on. Go on.
No.
Because the first one,
Go on then, you say it.
the first sneeze collects it all and brings it away from the edge, like, sort of thing. The second one brings it up into the nasal and the throat area. And the third one splatters it all over. Ah, yes.
Oh, dear me, yeah. Oh. What a thing to talk about this time of the morning. It is coming up for Easter.
Chucky Easter eggs. Oh, Chucky.
Scruffy, Rascal and Izzy the dogs will be doing the countdown later. Well, did you know as much as a third of the weight of an Easter egg is still the cardboard and plastic packaging that it comes in?
Yes, unfortunately. Aye.
Oh, well, never mind. We were eating roses last night, weren't we?
Yeah.
And the packaging of the wrappers
Yeah.
is almost bigger than the box.
That is true.
Yeah,
I
right.
told him that was a good idea to wrap the roses into like a rectangular foil case thing. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure someone thought it was a good idea.
There it was, sat watching Most Haunted, trying to eat roses. In between somebody screaming.
I know, I'm sorry about that. I just can't help it. I tend to do it on the every hour.
I know, when you just got this thing about seeing mice all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a mouse. Oh, good. Oh.
Lovely, yes. Right, when is the time of the day where you feel like putting a load of food in your mouth?
It's in the afternoon, it's about 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
Yes, you're
3
right,
o'clock.
yeah, that would be again 3, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
3:23, exactly.
Lovely, yeah, not 3:33.
Yeah, it's when you get the desire to start eating something. Yeah, so that's jolly good stuff, isn't it? Right,
Yeah.
yes. What do you think is the most popular topic of conversation when we speak to each other?
Oh, it has to be the weather if we're talking about the English people.
Is it just this country that does it? Is there not?
Basically, yeah.
It is. It's not.
Yeah, other countries just can't understand why we harp on about the weather so much.
Because we can't think of anything else to talk about to
No,
be
because
polite.
we can't cope with it.
Oh.
Get a millimetre of snow somewhere and, ooh, that's it, stop. You know, and get a couple of inches of rain and, oh, that's it, flood stop.
But is it not because you think, well, it brings people together? Because if you're talking to somebody that you don't know all that well, you're both experiencing the same weather, so you've got something in common. So you talk about the weather to kind of include yourselves into the meeting together that you're talking to each other about.
I suppose that could be a bit of a point of view, yeah. But imagine you meet a stranger, or you're greeted to a stranger because you're at a party or something like that, and then they say, oh, this is Tom. Would you like to say hello to Tom? Hi, Tom. Great weather, innit? What a weird way to open a conversation.
Well, it's either that
Hey,
or...
Tom, it's bloody cold out there, isn't it?
Well, it's either that or, hello, Tom, how are you?
Yeah, but how are you sort of comes a bit later on. It's cold, isn't it? Or it's warm, isn't it? Warm in
It
here.
depends who you
Cold out
say,
there.
how are you to. There's some people you should never say it to.
Well, that is also true, yes. Yeah, my Auntie Rini, you shouldn't say, how are you? Well, you can't now. Because there's only one answer you can come back with. But I used to fall for it every day, and I never did learn. She used to come into my mother's, up the stairs, through the door, and say, right, ready to go, darling. Well, did. I used to call her, and my mother said, right, okay. I said, hey, Auntie Rini, how are you? And that was it. Then my mother had to stand there about 3/4 of an hour while my Auntie Rini told me everything that was wrong with her over the past decade.
Did she get a list out or did she memorise it off by heart?
Oh, no, it was all memorised. Down to the fine art of it.
Nice, yes. Well, on average anyway, if you do want to chat about the weather to people, we do it roughly for 6.5 minutes. That's 106 days of our life talking about the weather.
Depends how long you live. You might only live for a day.
Oh, you might do. That's a good
It's only
point,
6.5
yes.
minutes, then. That wouldn't be wasted time then, would it? In fact, that would be a bit sort of slack on how long you talked about the weather.
It would rather, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm only living for 24 hours, so I'm only going to spend 6.5 minutes talking about the weather. What? Are you scared? That's terrible.
Lovely. Yeah. Oh,
We're going to talk
well.
about the government for 23 hours.
Oh, do we have to?
Right.
The daft thing is, you actually could get your lectern out, couldn't you, Toddler's Pickles?
Oh, me?
Yes, you. It's in the cupboard
I know it is, yes.
with the mice.
It certainly is now. The mice have gone from the cupboard.
Yes.
I found them a new home.
Oh, have you? Oh, no, I don't think I dare ask. And where is their new home, Toddler's Pickles?
It's in the cupboard in the front room.
Oh, lovely. Oh, that's wonderful.
Do I like the signboard?
They like the sideboard.
Yeah, I put my nice little chair in there and a little light.
Very good. Right.
And a foot warmer so they can warm the feet up when they get in because it's cold outside.
It is cold.
They come in and talk about the weather as well. Well, it's cold outside.
It says good morning to Tom and Jerry. It's like having a cartoon in our house. You've got Izzy the dog running around chasing the mice. You've got the mice running away, and you think, oh no, I'm in the middle of a cartoon here of Tom and Jerry.
Yeah.
Great laugh, isn't it? Yeah. Oh well then. Right, it's just coming up for 10 o'clock. Rascal, Scruffy and Izzy the dog are going to be here shortly with the Rascalet Fatlets. Before that then, I'm going to play this song. Right, it's from Standard. They're from the Netherlands. They sent me
I'm
this.
so pleased you followed that up with her.
What?
When you said it's from Standard, I was expecting George's voice coming out.
No, that'll be later because I have actually got a recording of
George.
I know, yes, don't worry,
and
I
an
do
interview.
know.
It's only about 3 hours long.
Midnight to 4 o'clock this morning listening to George.
I know, it was lovely, wasn't it?
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
Yes, thank you for sharing that with me, Thomas Pickles. Can you do it again?
Certainly.
Anyway, yes, sorry. This is from Philip Moers. They are from the Netherlands, so sorry about the pronunciation. Unfortunately, I don't speak the language. But Without You By My Side, which is their song, it's doing really well in quite a few countries. And it's a nice little clap your hands and join in one. So here we go. Without You By My Side by Standard.
Welcome live on the Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio Morning Show. The station manager and the boss, Rascal the dog, otherwise known as Cock of the North, Scruffy the dog, who's the chef and the show reporter, and Izzy the dog, the show producer and scientist.
Yes, we're here. It's me.
Me.
Yes, black and grey with a beard. I do ballroom dance. And I'm Scruffy the dog.
Yes, good morning, Scruffy.
Can you just tell me something? I've been asked. I don't know where this has come from, but it's been asked on my Facebook page. And it's addressed at Scruffy.
That's me. Yes, black and grey with a beard.
It says,
ballroom dance.
Yeah, it says, in view of other things I can't think of, can you please tell me how to do...
Yes, and who is this from? To my dad?
It just says white blob.
That couldn't be any chance. Rascal the dog.
It could quite possibly be Rascal the dog, yes.
It's me, the white poodle, Rascal the dog.
Yes.
Scruffy the dog.
Yes, Rascal the dog.
How do you do the waltz?
Quite easy. Rascal the dog, this is what I advise to do if you want to do the waltz. First of all, with your 4 paws, you go...
You do what, Scruffy the dog?
Count down backwards. So what would you do, Rascal the dog?
You would do 3, 2, 1... Oh, cock.
Rascal language. So that's what you would do then, isn't it, Scruffy the dog?
Yes, but don't forget to stick a woolly hat in your mouth at the same time.
Is that like you can
I think he uses it for both. I think he's got his hat in his mouth more than he's got anything else in his mouth, to be honest. Yes, and we've also got Izzy the dog here. Do you want to just say good morning, Izzy the dog?
Good morning, I'm Izzy the dog.
Yes, good morning, Izzy the dog. Right, they're all here then. Right, it's over to Rascal the dog for your Rascalet Factlets. Off you go.
Right, here we go. Where did the spaghetti and the sauce go dancing?
Dancing? I don't know, Rascal the dog. Where did the spaghetti and the sauce go dancing?
Ballroom.
No, the meatball.
Here's one, Rascal the dog. How did the soggy Easter bunny dry himself?
I don't know, Scruffy the dog. How did the soggy Easter bunny dry himself?
It met Izzy and had to run.
No, with a hairdryer.
I've got one.
What have you got there? Is he the dog?
If you ever get cold, just stand in the corner of a room for a while. They're normally around 90 degrees.
I've got a good one.
What have you got there to me dad?
Theresa May.
Yes. I said to the neighbour, neighbour, what on earth are you doing on our roof? What did he scream back? Rascal the dog.
Now he said, I saw you at the bar and you said the drinks were on the house.
Rascal the dog, why did the teacher jump into the water?
I don't know, Scruffy the dog. Why did the teacher jump into the water?
She wanted to test the water. I'm now on the Christmas countdown clock.
Oh, you on the Christmas countdown clock?
Yes, I'm on the Christmas countdown clock.
Are you on the Christmas countdown clock, Scruffy the dog?
I certainly am. Rascal the dog. Christmas is Christmas, December the 25th. Yes. 279 days, 13 hours, 44 minutes, and 57 seconds till Christmas Day. Yes.
I've got one.
Oh, Izzy the dog's got one now. What have you got there, Izzy the dog?
Easter.
Oh, Easter, that's nice, yes.
Sunday the 1st of April. 11 days, 13 hours, 43 minutes and 39 seconds till Easter.
Question.
Answer.
How many kids are going to get up on Easter Day, come downstairs, and the parents are going to say to them, your Easter eggs are over there. When they get there, they say, there isn't none. Say, April Fool.
Oh, yeah, good point. I'd imagine quite a few.
Yeah.
Yes. How did you know I was planning?
How many 12 Death Pickles is going to get up on Easter morning?
Yeah, I know. I was just about to say the same thing. Yeah. Any more Christmas countdowns or Easter countdowns or anything like that? Scruffy, Rascal, and Izzy the dog.
Yeah, I've got one.
Oh God, Rascal the dog's got one.
Yeah, I've got the countdown to Brexit.
Clocks. Oh, yes, clocks.
Huh? Hang on a minute. I remember my eyesight's bad. Hang on, let me just look.
Got your glasses on, haven't you?
I know, it don't make any difference. Oh, I'll do that one in a minute. Yes. Thank you to Toddler's Pickles. Sorry, Rascal the dog, you've got the countdown to Brexit, haven't you?
Oh, sorry, carry on. You need it, don't you?
Yes. Oh, God.
Anyway, this
That
year...
didn't happen in rehearsal, did it?
No, it didn't, no.
We had the knock there,
Yeah.
and the scream from that end of the room.
Right, sorry, Rascal the dog, when's Brexit?
It's March 29th, 2019, 374 days, 12 hours, 42 minutes and 5 seconds till Brexit.
Right, I'm going to hand this one over to Scruffy the dog, because 12 Death Pickles handed me this one, and it's very important. Can we just say this? It's very important.
It is very important, yes.
What's happening this weekend, Scruffy the dog?
Clocks go forward this weekend. Yes. Spring forward.
That'll upset the cuckoo, won't it?
Yeah, it will. Yes, good morning to me mother. Yeah. So the clocks go forward this Saturday, don't they, Scruffy the dog?
They certainly do. Yes. The longest day of the year is June the 20th.
Correct.
Yes. 91 days to go. And here's some more news. What does it say here? Rascal the dog.
Spring officially begins today at...
The Scotsman sits on a thistle.
At 4:15 this afternoon.
This is when the border of the sun's light hits the equator. Yes, then starts moving northward. Yes, so on the equinox, the length of daytime and nighttime is about the same all over the planet.
Cool.
Well done, thank you. Thank you for that. Here we go. Right, so they're just toddling off now into the kitchen. I can see them just going down the hallway as I speak. Hang on a minute, I'll use this excuse to have a drink.
Most people think that is a drink of coffee or tea. I know better.
Yeah, I know, yeah, it's got arsenic in it. Yes. Are you in the kitchen yet, Rascal and Scruffy the dog?
Not quite, no, we're still on our way. It's a long corridor.
Well, that's true. It is a long corridor. Yes, it's about the size of the English Tunnel, isn't it?
Yes. Right, yes, we're here. We're in the kitchen.
Oh, you are in the kitchen now.
Yes, we're in the kitchen, aren't we? Rascal the dog.
We certainly are, Scruffy the dog. Today we're cooking apple and spice porridge.
Yes, over to Izzy the dog for the ingredients.
Right, first of all, you need 600 millilitres of milk or water.
1 tablespoonful of salt.
Thank you, Rascal the dog. 4 ounces of medium rolled porridge oats.
Scruffy the dog, you also need 2 large apples.
2 tablespoonfuls of ground mixed spice.
Thank you, Izzy the dog. And don't forget some honey.
You need some honey.
Yes, you need some honey.
Right, lovely. Thank you very much.
Right, go over to the Rayburn, put the milk in a saucepan and bring to the boil.
Thank you, Rascal the dog. Add the salt, sprinkle in the oats, and stir occasionally. What's next, Rascal the dog?
Scruffy the dog, then you place over a low heat and leave the oats to simmer for 10 minutes while stirring.
Peel, halve, core, and grate the apples.
When the porridge is creamy and most of the liquid has evaporated,
stir in the grated apple and mixed spice.
Spoon into several bowls and drizzle with the honey.
There you have your apple and spice porridge.
Well done, thank you very much for that. That's great.
We've had porridge for ages.
No, we haven't. But the only problem is, if you do go for Scruffy the dog's porridge, be prepared. Because it could end up black and grey and have a beard. Right, anyway, are you two and Izzy the dog as well, of course. Izzy the dog stays here, can I just say that? Scruffy and Rascal the dog go off. They've got busy lives. But Izzy the dog, being the producer of the show, stays in the studio. So are you busy today then, Scruffy and Rascal the dog?
Yes, busy day.
Another busy day?
Another busy day.
What are you doing today then?
I'm off to Brussels.
Oh no, he's off to Brussels.
Yes, don't worry.
These brutes.
Yes, I'll bring them back.
Okay, that's fine.
Fear not, the country of the United Kingdom. Me, Scruffy the dog, will save the day.
Oh, are you doing that then?
I'm going to rip up Article 50 in Brussels.
We're back tomorrow, aren't we, Scruffy the dog?
Yes, we're back tomorrow. Rascal the dog. So for now, it's goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Croft UK Radio. Croft UK Radio. From the north of Scotland, this is Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio Morning Show with Rebecca Pickles, the blow-up character 12 Des Pickles, the station manager Rascal the dog, the political reporter Scruffy the dog, and the show producer the dog. Mondays to Fridays, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Hi, good morning. Just gone 10:30. It's Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 20th of March. First day of spring.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the way they actually say it's at 23 minutes past 4 this afternoon. They've even got it exact, haven't they? They never used to do that. They just used to say, oh, well, no, there you go, then today is the first day.
Nice.
Now they've got a time for it.
Yep.
Yes. I wonder if they'll put the flags out. Yes, take the EU flags down and put up the spring flag. Oh, Springwatch!
Springwatch.
Any news?
No, not yet.
No, I think they've given up, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that's it. They've had it. News just in, that's nice, isn't it? Inflation has gone down to 2.7% due to falling petrol prices, which is odd.
Right, hang on a minute.
Because we got the opposite news, didn't we, that it was going up?
Yeah, right, hang on now. Just whoa, inflation has gone down to 2.4%.
No, 2.7%.
2.7
From 3.
From 3. Which is a reduction, obviously, of 0.3%.
Yes.
Yes. April the 1st pensions, etc., go up by the rate of inflation.
Yes.
How crafty is that it suddenly slumped and gone down before the rise in April?
Oh, yes. Yes. Well done, I hadn't thought of that.
Now, I'm not quite sure when it actually takes effect, so it may have already been calculated.
I think you might find it's already been calculated. I think it gets calculated in somewhere around September.
Possible.
So, I don't know. Yeah. Right, yep, it's gone down, they reckon, from 3%. So it would be 3, wouldn't it? Yeah, they're saying this is the lowest one since July 2017.
Wow.
Yes. Well,
I'm with you. I can't understand then why everything's gone up by 30 pence.
I know. Yeah, it's gone up here. Yeah, weird. Oh, well. Never mind. I suppose things could be worse, couldn't they, 12 Pickles?
Oh, it could, yes.
Things could be a lot worse, couldn't they, 12 Pickles? You could be walking to the local garage to put some fuel in the car, and stood at the counter could be George!
Yeah, or it could even be worse than that. He could be stood at the pump waiting to use that pump when George is filling his car up.
Yeah. Nice. Right. Drinking lots of tea can lower your risk of dementia.
Yeah, apparently, yes.
By 86%. Now, they did say coffee. Now they're gone to tea.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah, they reckon it has some protection against dementia and Alzheimer's. If you drink just 1 cup a week, you should see the risk go down by 35%.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
There again, you maybe just got to watch the news and see where we're doing trade deals with trying to all commodities.
Oh, good point. Yes, you're right there. Yeah. Oh, well done. Yeah, so you can have points for that. You're right, yeah. Jolly good, isn't it?
Certainly is.
Yeah. Very annoying, frustrating. Have you ever put something down and then you need it and you can't remember where you put it and you've hunted for it and still can't find it? What is Pickles?
Lots and lots of times.
Yes. Have you ever seen an object on a table somewhere or on a shelf or whatever and you keep looking at it and it's been there for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, and when you need it and you think, I know where it is because I keep looking at it, you go to pick it up and suddenly it's not there.
It's gone.
Yeah. Well, quite common. Overall, in our lifetime, we lose up to 198,000 items.
Not just in our house.
Oh, God, I know. Tell me about it. I don't need to use the gym. Just come to our house. Yeah. I'm pretty good at doing the somersault now.
Yeah.
To get over the island and the kitchen and all the workbenches. I'm not doing too bad. In fact, really, you did a bit of aerobics and flexibility last night, didn't you, when you had to pick up the bag of flour?
That is very true, yes. That was just like a pancake.
It was just meant a pancake, yeah. It was right in the top cupboard, wasn't it? But they had about 600 things in the way. I did say I'd do it, you know.
You did, yes.
Yeah. Right, then. On average, we lose around 9 things a day. We spend up to 10 minutes a day searching for something that we can't find. Oh, it's more than 10 minutes. Come on.
Hang on a minute. Now, normal people only spend 10 minutes looking around the house for something they can't find.
Yeah.
How long do you look around the house for something you can't find?
What, me? Oh, good 3/4 of my day.
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
The only person I know that can sit there and want to find something that we don't need and then spends all day looking for it.
Yeah, I've always been that way. I tried to look for the kitchen sink the other day. I couldn't find that. I know. Then I lost the
I've been over a week now looking for a pencil sharpener.
You've been looking for it as well.
Oh yeah, but I'm not constantly looking for it.
Yeah. Well, men are worse than women looking for things, apparently. Losing things, sorry.
Yes, yeah, we lose them and women are just worse at finding them.
True, yes.
That's because we know where we put them.
In a safe place?
Yeah.
That's a disaster, isn't it, where you say, I'll put this in a safe place?
Yeah, the thing that is really annoying about that, though, is you can have something laying around, say, on top of the desk for weeks and months and possibly even years. And you're that fed up with seeing, you think, I'm going to use that one day, so I'll put it somewhere safe and not on the desk, it'll get moved. So you move it and you put it somewhere, and then 2 days later you think, damn, that thing I've had on the desk for 2 years, I need it, now where did I put it? Then you can't find it.
No, and you just can't remember where you put it. You're just completely blank. Yeah. I know, yeah. Oh, well. Things then that a lot of people lose. Apparently some people have lost their car.
Yes, I lost a car.
Did you?
Yeah, it took me about 2 hours to find it.
What, in a car park?
In Hull Fair, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible when you lose it in a multi-storey car park and you just can't remember where you left the damn thing, isn't it?
It was before the wonderful days when you could just press a key and the cars would go beep beep, even though that wouldn't have helped anyway because there were about 200 people going around the car park going beep beep, beep beep. And I pulled in and parked up where I thought was a good idea, because there was a massive tree, so I put the car park bumper onto the tree. Thought I can't miss it. As somebody pointed out later on, it was a park, and the whole lines of cars were parked in front of trees.
Oh.
So maybe it wasn't a good idea in the first place.
No.
Went round Hull Fair, come back, and everybody said, "Oh, where did you park the car then?" I was in front of a tree. And little Andy, I think, was with me from Belfast. And he says, "That's good. Which tree?" That's a big one. So he said, "That's good." He says, "They're all big." I said, "Right, fine. You start at that end, I'll start at this end, and we'll go find it."
Oh dear.
And it took us an hour to find the car.
You found it in the end?
We found it in the end, yeah.
Yeah.
So I did meet a lady the following morning who came into the shop for a cup of coffee. And she turned around and says, "I'm going over to pick my car up." I said, "Why did you leave it?" She said, "Well, I couldn't find it." She said, "So I thought, well, I'll leave it till the car park's empty and come back and bounce."
That's a good idea.
Yes, but Hull Fair, that didn't quite work at that time, because when you look back over to the car park at Hull Fair, there was about 200 cars still in the car park.
Oh no, oh dear. Probably all got the same problem and all had the same idea. Yeah, I know. Mind you, there is one thing. If you park in a multi-storey car park, just to be safe, well, you know, like you're supposed to make a note of the level that you're on and all that, so you know where to find it. Why can't you stick something on top of the roof of your car that stands out, therefore you can see it straight away?
Like a blue light flashing.
A blue light flashing, or an effigy of somebody on the top of the car.
It'll probably get wrecked.
It was something that stands out quite well, you know. And then when you come up back to the, it'll stand
A mouse?
out. No, a mouse wouldn't be high enough, would it?
Well, what if you blow it up?
I mean, you could always put my mother on top of it. That would work. You'd never get her down from the roof rack.
Well, that's true, huh?
Yeah, or just follow the noise of the complaining from my mother. Then you'd find the car. Yeah. Right, things that get lost then. Laptops.
Yeah.
Hats.
Yeah.
Diaries. Your coat.
Oh, that's often, that's common, yeah.
The scary one, the bank card.
A lot, do you know, the strange thing is, a lot of people do lose their bank cards. Yeah.
Yeah, no, frightening.
Well, it's quite easy to do. You think about it. You use your bank cards not only for going into a shop and buying something or going to an ATM and getting some money out, but when you phone a company up and want some work doing something or other, you give them the bank card over the phone. and if your wallet isn't beside the phone as well, which you like to lose your wallet anyway, but if your wallet isn't beside the phone, you put the bank card down on the table, finish your conversation, put the phone down, go and make a cup of coffee. By the time you've done that, you forget all about the bank card.
I know. Yeah. Well, that'd be if you lose it in your house, though.
Well, that's true, yes.
Which is a little bit better than losing it when you're oot and a boot.
Well, yes.
Yes. Right, umbrellas is another one that gets lost. I used to make me laugh because when my parents came back from the church after the coffee mornings and stuff, they left half their clothes at the church because they'd forgotten to pick up
What
coats.
sort of coffee morning was this?
It was at the church.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she would. My parents would leave.
We all came into this world with nothing, so that's what we're going to do now. And you'll all go home with nothing, so we can all have a good laugh as you're walking down the street. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, they used to lose jumpers, coats, umbrellas, hats, gloves. They did the same in Sainsbury's restaurant as well. You can guarantee.
Got lots of clothes in there as well.
Yeah, they did. I know. Yeah, well, it's got clothes down here people lose. Gloves, that's a common one, especially when they keep falling out of your damn pocket.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, very annoying. Hairbrush. Another scary one, your purse or your wallet.
Yeah, you tend to lose your purse and your wallet quite a lot.
I know.
You don't actually lose it, you sort of mislay it.
I know.
Because you tend, again, it's one of those things that you tend to put down because you use it that many times during the daytime for different things. And it's cringe.
Certainly is.
Car keys was always my big fat.
Oh, that's a nightmare.
Yeah, I used to lose them knowing the time. I don't take them out of the ignition now, just that way I know where they are.
Especially if you're in a hurry and you need to get somewhere quick and you just can't find your car keys. I mean, it's infuriating. House keys, that can be annoying.
You can, yes, yeah.
Where did I put them? I've got two places, either glove box or in my bag. If they're not in either, then I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Well, I know it wouldn't bother you, but the top one, as people lose, is what do you think it is? Told us Pickles.
Well, I thought it was a brolly.
No, that's mentioned. That was at number 11.
Yeah.
No, your top one is your phone.
It won't bother me.
No, I know, that's why I
keep trying to lose mine. He keeps finding his way back.
Yeah, well, you're all right, because we don't get a signal here anyway, so you're laughing, really, aren't
I know,
you?
it's quite good, actually, because if somebody says, can you tell me your mobile number? I said, I don't know. I'll have to look at the mobile and say, can you do that now? I said, I don't know, because I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
And that is honest gospel truth. I just don't know where the mobile is, and I'm not bothered. It can stop lost forever.
Oh, well. Yeah, I know where it is.
I know, yeah.
Right, if you're thinking about selling your house, what's the best way to do it? Well, the other day it said about paint your front door. Didn't say what colour. They just said paint your front door. It's useful if you have a front door.
If we have a front door.
Oh, we do have a front door, yeah. It's a
Look,
black
nice. It's modern. Look, it's going to the Tate Gallery next year. Is that
It's what?
going to the Tate Gallery next year?
Is it? Oh, yeah, I'm sure it does very well. It's a plank of wood.
It's in the back. What is the door? It's got a brass door knocker on it. It's got a door bell, a proper bell. Not one of these here, bing bongs, everyone calling, sort of thing. No, ours is a proper bell. You pull it and it goes ka-ching, ka-ching, a little bit like what it does on some of these here movies and stuff. Not quite.
Well, I am actually, because I'm just thinking, you saying that, you know when you've got, say, for example, 2 doors to your house that go,
Yes.
and you're used to, say, for example, people knocking on your front door. Isn't it scary when somebody decides to knock on your other door?
It is
that
actually, yes.
Nobody normally knocks on. And I had
Yeah.
that the other day when you were in a booth. And suddenly I heard this knocking on the door that nobody normally knocks on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny enough, we used to get that in Glenmore as well.
Yeah.
Because it used to sit there, everybody used to come down the drive at Glenmore and get out of the car and go to the back door, because that was the nearest door to where you pull your car up.
Yes.
But every now and again you get somebody who decided to come down the drive, walk all the way around the house and come to the front door.
Yes.
And then knock on that and you go dash into the back door to go answer it. There'd be nobody there. So you start walking back through again and you suddenly hear the door knocking again. And then you start thinking, oh, I'm watching Most Haunted or something.
Yeah.
And then you realise it's somebody at the other door of the house, which is right away down to the end.
I know. Or even worse, you suddenly see a face peering in through your lounge window.
True, yes.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah. If you want to sell your house, another thing that they recommend then is put on coffee.
Yeah, that's an old one, isn't it?
It is an old
or
one.
baking bread.
Or even have a home library. Apparently, psychologically,
Oh,
that
I
makes
love
people, I guess.
I mean,
yeah.
we've got half a library, we haven't got the full library.
No. Yes, we only have 50% books, don't we? The top half has gone.
No, we've only got one side of the whole room, which is like, which is getting, it's overgrowing the books. I think I've had another lot of 5 books, I think, being delivered this week.
Oh, very nice. Well done, yeah. Twiddles Pickles, it's coming up for Easter. Do you like hot cross buns?
Of course I do, yes. In fact, some downstairs I meant to have last night, I forgot.
Oh dear. No, Tesco are bringing out...
Chocolates instead.
Yes, we did. Tesco are bringing out a new one then. It's going to be a giant hot cross bun.
Not interested.
No.
Yeah.
No, of course not. Why?
Because I fell for this before with pikelets, because I love pikelets.
Yes, they are
And they
nice.
brought this here giant pikelet out.
Ew.
I thought, that's a great idea. Get some of them. So instead of having 4 small pikelets, there are 4 big ones. The only problem is, the taste is absolutely horrible, because by the time they're cooked and you get butter on them, they're stone cold. And then, for some unknown reason, they just don't taste like a pikelet.
No, it just tastes more like...
Yeah, so they can actually stuff them where the sun don't shine.
I'm sure they will, yes, wonderful. Right, okay then. Twiddles Pickles, do you ever think anything there on... Oh, before I do, I've just got a hello to make.
Oh, hello.
It's good morning to Power Hits.
Yes, good morning.
Yeah, we're now streaming over there, and it's also good morning to Aaron Wheeler. Thanks very much for that. It's much appreciated. Yes. I'll tell you what then, as we've just come on to Power Hits, good morning. Would you like me to play the autumn statements from 2010 to 2015 by
George!
You really want them to switch it off that quick?
Well, you never know. I mean, if you hear things enough, you can end up liking them, and they could become an earworm.
No, that is absolutely true, yes, earworms.
Yeah, so,
Yes.
any requests then for the autumn statements, do let me know. Email is ms@croftukradio.co.uk.
One day I can be more than sure that I will receive a lot of emails.
Yes. Right, yes, anything there on desk 7? Twiddles Pickles.
Trilogies, do you like trilogies?
As in films or books?
Well, I think
both.
trilogies. Just things that have sequential numbers after them. You know, so, I don't know, Friday the 13th, for instance, which has got 13. In fact, I think it's more than 13.
Yeah.
Jaws 1, Jaws 2, Jaws 3. Probably Jaws 4, 5 and 6 somewhere along the line as well.
What about
George.
1,
George.
2,
George.
3?
Oh, one hopes not.
Ah.
Well, we're sort of hitting a little bit of a trilogy with the Beast from the East.
Well, I think Rascal the Dog's arranged that one.
Oh, I'm sure he has, yes, because it's looking like we are going to be hit, of course, by the Beast from the East, and they're calling it the Beast from the East 3. Oh, dear. The current cold snap may be coming to an end, but snow and below average temperatures could return just in time for your Easter bunny chocolate.
Ew. Not going to be as bad as the first one a few weeks ago, was it, when we got snowed in?
Well,
is it?
I've got to admit, I haven't actually looked at the charts as yet properly, but it is looking pretty intense, is this one.
Oh.
No, I don't think it'll be as bad as the first.
Yeah.
It won't go on as long, let's put it that way. So therefore it can't be as bad as the first.
Well, the east of Scotland, will they be getting it again around Aberdeenshire area?
Aberdeen will be getting it.
They normally do, don't they?
Yeah. Now, the Met Office medium-range forecast says there remains some uncertainty in the forecast for the Easter weekend, but we are likely to see slow-moving weather systems across the UK, with wetter weather more probable in the south and with drier, cold conditions in the north, with a risk of snow at times. Now, I was talking to Bill Giles earlier on, who was the BBC weather presenter at one point, which is now moved. And he was saying that, funnily enough, if you watch the BBC's graphics, it's nowhere near as clear as it used to be because they've actually shrunk them up. Ray dissipation appears to be wiped out by cloud, and snow can't be distinguished between cloud
No, it can't.
and fog.
I've noticed that,
Yeah.
yes.
If you want a reliable weather forecast, apparently, it's to go to Channel 5's.
Really?
Now, the thing is, it's like I said to him, but hang on a minute, Channel 5 tends to come up with their weather forecast, slaps it on screen for about 30 seconds, has a couple of name places, and you've got to try and find out where you are on the map.
Yeah.
Now, apparently, Channel 5 has altered their weather maps,
Yeah.
and it is now more clearer, distinguishable, and has town and village names on quite a lot. It could be also the fact that he's now a presenter of Channel 5's weather, and he's now a presenter on Channel 5's weather now, and not BBC.
Yeah.
But he did say in his tweet, I found the distinction between cloud and sunshine almost impossible to detect.
On the maps, you mean on BBC?
Yeah. On some national broadcasters, we see just a list of 4 capital cities with the symbols and temperatures. And he says, that's absolutely fine for residents of London, Edinburgh, Cardiff and Belfast. But what if you live elsewhere? Now, Giles told the Radio Times as well, the old weather maps were better, more fit for purpose.
Yeah, I must admit, I've thought that for a while now. I don't like the new one because he's right. You see white in there, say especially in the east of Scotland where we tend to look to see what it's doing, and you think, oh, it's snow, and then you find out, no, it's not snow, it's fog.
That's true, actually.
Yeah, it's a bit odd, a bit weird.
And then also, the BBC, when we had the return of the Beast of the East,
George.
decided that on the warnings and stuff like that were given out by the Met Office, to not show the ones for Scotland, which is rather interesting because Sky was showing the full list, which had Scotland,
Yes.
but BBC stopped at North East.
Oh.
Really strange.
Yeah, rather. Yeah, maybe they thought Scotland did win the 2014 independence
Yeah.
referendum.
Yeah.
So we'll leave them out.
Yeah, that was rather funny actually, because when the independence vote was going on, one is we were driving around Sky at the time, and they were giving whiskey away.
Oh, well, they were.
Just quite tight. Oh, we have another vote tomorrow.
Yes, with Alex Salmon tied round the whiskey bottles, wasn't it?
Yeah, great. We're getting free drink. And also, one of the biggest things that the BBC came out with was, well, there'll be no weather in Scotland.
Yeah.
And you start to think, oh, we're going to lose the weather as well.
I know. Yeah, it's that hard border that they were going to put up, wasn't it? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the weather will stop at the borders. What do you mean weather will stop at the borders?
Oh, yeah.
Huh? How are you doing that?
Yes. Well, then, yeah. Mind you, it was a good laugh, wasn't it? I mean, Alex Salmon did do what he said he was going to do, and he did it. He kept the poont.
Oh, yes, he did.
So technically, you could say he did win it.
That's true, yes.
Yeah. Allegedly, he's on his way back, you know.
Is he?
Apparently. Yeah.
I believe he's got a new hat.
Yes, no, I'm sure, yes. It's lovely. Right, okay then. Do you have anything out there on desk one, told us Pickles?
Well...
Or you just want to pack up and go to bed?
No, that's not a good idea at all.
Well, you can do. You know what I mean?
I think we covered this in the news, right? But here we go again. It's the Uber. They had a collision early hours with one of the driverless cars and a cyclist. And apparently Elaine Herzberg, 49 years old, was knocked down as she pushed her bike across a road during testing and became the only known pedestrian victim of a fully autonomous car. Now, the taxi had no passengers, but police said a tester was behind the wheel as a safeguard. It was going at 40 miles an hour in full automatic mode, which is supposed to be supposedly detect obstacles. Now, Uber said it was fully cooperating over the death in Tempe, Arizona. This happened at 10 p.m. on Sunday evening, Arizona time, and had suspended tests in Pittsburgh, San Francisco, and Toronto. Now, Chief Dara, tweeted, "We're thinking of the victims' families who work together to understand what actually happened." Uber had urged US lawmakers to pass sweeping legislation to speed the introduction of self-driving cars on Friday, but the tragedy could hamper the bill. Now, the cars were removed from the road, but they were put back on again this morning.
On the back?
Yeah, they're actually back this morning.
Laugh, isn't it? All that far about how safe they are and they'll never have an accident, and now there's
Yeah.
Oh well. Never mind. Things could be worse, couldn't they, Todd?
Oh, they could, yes.
Things could be a lot worse.
Yes.
Yes, you could be driving around. Nobody else around except one person, and who might that be? Yes.
Did you know the first accident in cars? Right. This is one of the bits of useful information I've got to be nuts.
Yeah.
Right, the first accident happened with cars. One car was in Scotland, believe it or not, in John O'Groats.
Yeah.
The other car owner lived in Land's End, in England.
Yeah.
Well, let's say Cornwall, because I don't like it called England. And apparently, they were both travelling to more or less the centre of England.
Yeah.
And they were the only two cars on the road.
Was this Top Gear?
No.
No, it's before
It's
then.
a proper historical fact.
Yeah.
They were the only two cars on the road at the time. And they had an accident. They both hit each other head on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that was clever.
It is.
That was quite a feat, actually, to
It
be able
was,
to do that when there's only two cars flying around the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, well done. Did they get points for it?
Quite possibly, yes. Yeah, another motoring fact for you.
Yeah.
Mercedes-Benz,
Yes.
right, came up with a car, and it was supposedly the only car in the world that was completely theft-proof.
Oh.
Right, now it had everything on it that you could imagine, from alarms to electric handles and things like this. Also, if a thief did get into the car, there was no way, according to Mercedes, it could be started. Now, the chairman of the company arranged a news gallery to go and show the car, take pictures of it, and put it out on the press.
Yes.
He drove to the hotel and parked outside the hotel door, went inside to the masses of the press and stuff. He told them everything about this car, how it couldn't be stolen and what have you. And he said, right, we'll now go out and take some photos of it. They went outside and it'd been nicked.
Oh, dear. Oh, well, that worked then, didn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful.
Mercedes once again. They brought in the first time automatic braking was introduced. And the Mercedes came up with all these big things about this car will never ever end up in an accident again, especially a rare shunt, because it'll be able to see the car in front of it or any obstruction and put the brakes on and stop before it hits it or take a bit of action. And all went very well until they come to test the car in front of the cameras. The first time it went down the track, it went into the back of a lorry.
Oh, dear.
They got another car out, and the second time it went down the track, it went into the back of a car. The third time they got it out, it went into a brick wall. Mercedes then turned around and said, well, it does need a little bit more work doing to it, and we shall try again later.
Oh, well, yeah. Did they ever get it fixed then?
Well, yes, you've now got cars that do autonomous braking. Yes.
Well, that's good, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's horrible. I drove a
okay.
VW with it,
Yeah.
and it is so scary and frightening.
So it brakes itself. It
Yeah.
stops it. You don't have to do anything as you get what I assume nearer
Well,
to an
no, you
object.
do. It's not fully autonomous in the car itself, but the one I drove was a VW Tirana, I think it was. And it had what was called logical braking.
Yeah.
And if, say, you were driving down the motorway and you went to overtake a car in front, but the cars were coming past you, instead of creeping up to the car, you weren't allowed to do it because the brakes would come on in the car.
Oh.
Now, the only problem was, if you passed a lorry, every now and again, if the lorry starts swinging out slightly, the brakes used to jam on. And it really was scary. Or you'd be driving down the road and all of a sudden the brakes would start going, and you think, why can't I go any faster? And you'd look down, miles ahead you may see a deer or something on the road. You know, it really was uncomfortable to drive.
I can imagine, yeah. I mean, really, if you're going to brake, I think you'd rather do it yourself.
Yeah. I'm maybe just a little bit of a control freak, but when I'm driving a car, I prefer to have the controls in my control.
Yes. I know. Lovely. Well, it'd be a bit weird, wouldn't it? There you are driving the car. You got me mother in Bournemouth trying to change channels on her TV. And suddenly the car turns into ITV. Yeah.
It's true, yes.
Right, okay then. Good morning to Geraldine Pointing, who's in Mercia. The interactive band. Just best wishes to Colin, who's not been very well. He's been in hospital with a heart attack.
Yeah, no, heart failure, yeah.
Heart failure, sorry. But he is
I
on.
do know how he feels. I was in there for 6 weeks with one of those.
Yes, I know. Yeah, he's on the mend. He's feeling better, and it's
Good,
also
good,
hello
good,
to
good.
Anne as well. So they've done the band have done a cover version of for St Patrick's Day, and it's called Durkin. Oh God, hang on. How am I going to pronounce this? It's a funny name. Excuse me. Whilst I look this one up. Durkin Master V2. Yeah, it's sorry about that, Geraldine, if you're listening in. I can't get the name of your song right, but I'll tell you what, it's very good, so I'll just play it, shall I? Here it is.
You can contact the Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio morning show with Rebecca Pickles, the blow-up character 12 Pickles, Rascal the dog, Scruffy the dog and Izzy the dog by email ms@croftukradio.co.uk. You can message us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/Croft UK Radio, or you can follow us on Twitter or contact us through Skype at Croft UK Radio. This is Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio, your distant local radio station, nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Yeah, a few good mornings to go out. Good morning to Geraldine Pointing in Spain and Colin and Anne. Hello to Alan Wheeler as well. Mary and Paul, morning to you. Diane and Gordon in Tongue. Also Anna and Gordon in Thurso. Peter Haynes, who does the breakfast show. Good morning. Lisa and Francoise, who's in Bournemouth. Robbie Connor in Northern Ireland. There's also hello to Andrew Tucker as well, who's in Stoke-on-Trent. Kelvin Lynch. Kelvin's off for a swim today.
Really?
He's going swimming this afternoon.
Good, right.
Yeah, does sea in summer, does Paul's in winter. Yeah, so good morning to you as well. He's the one that sent us that really good song, Yeah, That's Me. He's back in the recording studio today as well, so I assume he's going to be doing another one. That'd be good. Ron and Ian in Washington and Wynne as well, morning to you. And Lisa and Francoise, who's in Bournemouth. Yes. Thankfully, there's no message asking to say hello to a Barbara in Bournemouth in a care home, so my mother's not there then, so that's good. So it's any hellos to do on your side of the desk? Dr. Pickles?
Oh, have I?
No.
No. Jane Lambie. Yes, good morning to Jane, and she says good morning to both. I'm going to make she loves the thing about the mouse.
No, yeah. Nice. Lovely. Wonderful. Yeah, sounds cool.
Kathy Cushworth, who is in County Durham. Yes, she says good morning to us both. Hope you have a great day. Dawn Wilson and Phil Wood, also like mice.
Oh, God.
Well, I said, how can anybody hurt such a lovely creature?
No, you haven't hurt them. Just when they get in your clothes.
Jane Louise Hawley and Alan Young have also gone for the mice.
Oh, God.
And they said, I said, yes, what a lovely creature. We've got to remember that they were here way, way, way before we were. That is very true.
Yes. Oh, great. I've just seen your fart book.
Yeah, Zen Guru, he's saying good morning, and can we say happy birthday today to Harriet Helmwatch in Leeds.
Oh, happy birthday.
I do apologise. Jane Louise Howley and Kathleen Leach. Also, like the wallpaper, we put a picture this morning of some wallpaper and a carpet.
Yes, we did.
Now, I can actually remember having this carpet in all. I know we had this carpet in all. Sometime in my life, I saw this carpet on our stairs. It is going back way, way, way into when I was a little wee kid sort of thing, probably at junior school, so I'm maybe about 9 years old or somewhere around there.
Yeah.
But the wallpaper, I also know we had that wallpaper because we had it in the conservatory, not the conservatory, but the back room.
That photograph you put on...
Yes, but I do know that wallpaper also comes from a house in Bournemouth, strangely enough.
What, that picture you've got on there?
Yeah.
That photograph in particular?
Yes.
Well, it's definitely not my parents.
No, not the picture itself, but the wallpaper.
Wallpaper?
Yes. The wallpaper in that picture is the same as what was seen on your mother's top landing.
Oh, I don't know, I have to go and have another look.
Colour.
Oh, I don't remember.
Your mother had the brown and cream version. That one is bright yellow and orange.
Oh, do you know, I don't remember that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, and I forgot what I was going to say now. Hang on a minute.
I'm sorry.
I've lost it. Yeah, Jane Louise, who lives in Port Elgin, turned out, strangely enough, she said, that could have been a double of our old house. It's the exact same carpet that my mum and dad had, and it's the same wallpaper as my gran had. So if you put them both together, that would be the photo you would see.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Jamie
nice.
Says good morning to you both. Hope you're all well. Listen to you most mornings whenever I possibly can. Les John Woodward says good morning. Hope you're having fun. Talk to you tomorrow.
Lovely. Right. Yeah. Thanks very much for all that. Then that's great stuff. Yeah. Nice. Right. Okay. Todd's Pickles.
Ask me.
Have you ever seen anybody still using their phone when they're driving in the car?
Many people. Mainly coppers.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they are a bit funny at it. Do you remember we were in Middlesbrough and we were waiting for fish and chips?
Yeah.
Police car pulled round, and what was the police car doing as it pulled round? Todd's Pickles.
Well, he pulled up in the car park, reached under his seat, got a bottle of vodka out, took 2 or 3 massive mouthfuls, put it back under his seat and drove off.
Yeah. Right, yes, but according to studies that have been done then, drivers are still sending 3 million texts, emails and social media posts whilst driving every week. I don't suppose it's the same driver. Rather 3 million would be rather a lot, wouldn't it? Yes. But 80% still check their phones as well whilst they're driving. I don't do that.
No, I don't either.
No.
The only time I actually check the phone, it's if I'm in the car on my own and the phone goes off, I pull in because 9 out of 10 times it'll be a text from you saying whatever, I may be going the wrong way or going somewhere that I shouldn't be going.
The house is on fire.
Yeah, that one you know.
I've died.
That one you know as well. Just say it's alright, just talk to the mice, get the mice out. And that's not the only time that I actually pull up anywhere to read the phone. Otherwise, I don't bother with it at all. It just stays wherever it may be, and if it goes off, it goes off.
Well, a lot of the time now, isn't it? It's marketing phone calls and all this sort of doodah.
That's true.
Yes. And also, have you known anybody to have a video player or a TV in their car?
Yes.
You don't see many of them, do you?
You don't see a lot. Actually, today it's becoming more of a Vogue thing because you do see them quite a lot now, strapped to the headrest of the front of the car.
Yes, yeah. Well, drivers, according to this, also watching video and TVs and catching up on things whilst they're driving. Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I could not concentrate on 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
I could never do it, you know. It's very difficult to concentrate on one thing at the same time. Never mind two. Yeah, Oh, well, didn't realise this has come out today. Rhinoceroses, it's looking highly likely that they're going to become extinct.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised about that because the numbers, in fact, I still can't get my head around the actual numbers that you were quoting earlier on.
Well, the only male, it's a white rhinoceros.
Good, slightly different, because I'm thinking about the grey ones.
No, this one apparently is the white one. The only surviving male one has just died. So there's only two females now left. It's the daughter and the granddaughter. So what they're going to do, they're going to try this IVF thing to try and get the two female ones pregnant. And if they can't succeed in that, then that's it. The white rhino has gone. Yes.
I'm still staggered by that. There's only two of them left.
Yes. I know. Yeah. You wouldn't think it, which is rather Pickles.
Yeah.
I wonder how long it's going to be till somebody writes that about us lot.
Well, I'm sure it'll happen.
Yes. The only male person has popped off and there's only two female ones left. But that's all right.
Yeah, that's it. Go and kill the males off first. Why not? Yeah. Get rid of us.
Wow.
Well, BBC have tried last week.
They certainly have, haven't they? Yeah. Women do seem to, well, I'm speaking because I'll probably end up like my mother. But women do seem to linger on longer, don't they?
True.
Yeah. Never mind. Not to worry. Things could be worse, couldn't it, 12 Pickles?
Oh, it could well be, yes.
Could be a lot worse. Yeah, you could be sat in a care home, couldn't you? And think, somebody's next door to me. I'll go and see who it is. So you go and see who it is, and guess who it could be? 12 Pickles.
Oh, let me have a guess here. It's difficult. Yes, I've got to remember your mind.
Oh, 5G.
You really expect to see him anymore?
No. 5G services are on the way. If you're in Scotland, forget it. Have a good laugh. We can't even get 3G.
No, we'll try with 2G, I think.
Can't even get a signal, no, half the time, no. Well, it has started anyway to get on to the 5G networks, main 4 mobile networks. They're going to have a go at an auction type thing to bid for a share of this 5G. Yes. It could be worth it. It could have been 3G, because you know who would be running 3G, don't you, Todd's Pickles?
Oh, dear, yes, I do.
It'd be Rascal the Dog, Cock of the North.
Cock of the North, indeed. Yeah, lovely. Right.
Rascal the Dog's TV. Wonder why that on the channel.
What, Rascal the
3
Dog?
3 Men and a Baby.
Oh, God.
What else could he have on there?
It could be anything, because there's only one thing you can guarantee of, is that Rascal the Dog, who is the station manager and the boss of Croft UK Radio, has a thing about the number, what? 20 Pickles?
3.
I know, yeah.
2.
Oh, no. Oh, he's not.
1.
Oh, no. Oh, dear. What can you do with that dog? Not a lot, really. Yes. Rascal the Dog's favourite place in Scotland.
Cockbridge.
Cockbridge. He enjoys that one, doesn't he? He certainly does. Oh, I wonder if they've opened the roads yet.
No, I'm sure they would have done.
Yeah. Right. Okay then. Anything else exciting you might have on desk 11? Todd Pickles.
I think we again. I think you covered this one a bit earlier on, but the age. It's been pinpointed as 41 years of age in life when we stop caring what other people think of us. I think mine finished way before that, actually.
41, did it say?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a sharp contrast to our 20s and 30s, when apparently 56% of us bend over backwards to fit in with friends and work colleagues.
What happens if you haven't got any friends?
Then you have to fit in with everybody, do you?
Oh.
In fact, 1 in 5 admitted to dressing a certain way or liking particularly musical bands simply because it was a done thing in our 20s and 30s. I can remember days like that, when you used to follow something or other, a band or a group, and you get people going, oh yeah, so I've been to their shows and this and the other, and then they couldn't tell you any of the hit singles or anything to do with that group.
Yeah.
The research found that 8 in 10 of us believe being different is what makes people interesting, and 40% of us describe ourselves as unconventional. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, apparently those who describe themselves unconventional are more likely to put it down to their outlook on life, which is followed by their sense of humour and the way they dress. Yeah. And almost 4 in 10 of us claim not to care what other people think of them at all. I must admit, I stopped worrying about what other people thought about me way back. The study found that 21 is the age at which we're most likely to worry what others think of them. 72% of us now look back and laugh at the things we used to worry about doing or saying to impress people. 75% which they could tell their younger self not to get hung up on what other people think, but to get on with your own life. Now, apparently there is signs to suggest that we no longer care what people think. So they are: you only go out on a Friday or Saturday night, but never on them both.
We never go out.
I know. You go to the cinema on your own.
Oh, I've done that.
Yeah. You'll eat a meal in a restaurant on your own.
No, I don't think I've done that. I have gone to Sainsbury's restaurant when I've been waiting for my mother to go around the shops.
Yeah.
I've sat there and waited for her and waited for her.
Well, you watch TV shows that you like. You play music you like in the car. You order the food you like. You go makeup free.
Yes, well done, Tortoise Pickles.
Yeah. You switch from a pop station to one that plays music from your youth and the best of today. So in other words, you switch from Radio 1 to Radio 2. When did you start listening to Radio 2?
Oh, God. What, a long time ago?
Yeah.
Very long time ago.
Yeah. I started listening to it when I was, 15, 16, I think it was.
Yeah, I can't remember the actual date I switched over from one to the other, but I did quite early.
Yeah, I hated Radio 1. I used to have a bloke I used to go with in Comet, when we used to go around doing outside jobs and he needed 2 of us. And he would only listen to Radio 1 and he used to infuriate me because I couldn't stand it.
Yeah. I think there's a cut-off point though, isn't there, when you're listening to it and then suddenly you think, actually, the songs that are on Radio 2 are now more appropriate for me than they are now on Radio 1, and I think that's when you sort of... And also a lot of the presenters go from 1 to 2 as well.
They do, yes.
Yeah, well, could be worse.
Could
be Jude on there.
You also embraced your natural hair colour. So in other words, you keep dyeing it. And
I keep dying?
No, people keep dyeing their hair.
Yes, that's true.
Their own natural colour in order to try and be younger again. And the last one is you dance at parties.
Yes.
But they have to be family parties and it has to be dad or mum dancing.
Or the Scruffy the dog dance.
Dad dancing, I've seen Scruffy the dog.
Scruffy the dog's a self-taught ballroom dancer. He is quite good, actually, I must admit.
It's called attitude, but we pass on that.
Especially the tango.
Yes, the tango, yes, he likes the tango.
Yeah,
woolly hat in your mouth.
Yes, woolly hat in your mouth. Yes, well done, Scruffy the dog. Lovely stuff, right. Okay, then.
Well, what about the 5p carrier bag charge?
Apparently, if I'm right or if I'm wrong, or if, is it going up to 10p?
Well, technically, yeah, a lot of shops are putting
they are they?
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was just a rumour.
Yeah, it's going away from these disposable carry bags, you know, the high def ones. And it's going into the lower def ones.
And where are you supposed to put your rubbish then at home?
Into the lower def ones, so you pay 10p now for to put your rubbish in. But if you want one that really stands out in a crowd, a high-end designer one is selling a plastic bag for £425.
Oh!
Now that is an expensive waste bin. Fashion house Celine is behind the latest cult item. It's a thick plastic grocery bag sold with a leather purse.
Oh, nice, yeah.
The carrier bag lookalike was first seen at Celine's Spring-Summer 2018 show in Paris, but you may be hard-pushed to spot much of the difference between the Celine option and a regular 5p carrier bag. Technically, in fact, the only huge difference is that Celine's plastic bag features the label's name in its classical font emblazoned across the front. But some fashionists have been left confused why people are spending £425 on a carrier bag. I'm not confused, I'm aghast. And only Instagram users commented that it's such ridiculous. Unless it's encrusted in gold, this is plainly wrong. Another added is literally a plastic carrier bag.
Oh, right, yes. Oh.
So there you go.
Is it worth it then? And what happens if you lose it?
We've lost 425 quid.
You certainly have, yeah. Well, why don't you do your own?
Well, that's true.
The only thing is, we're doing things like that, which is fine, but then you get to the counter and then you think, oops, I didn't put the bags in the car.
That is very true, actually.
And then you end up having to buy the damn things again.
Yeah.
Or you could do it, I mean, if you've got a big handbag, you could slip it in there, couldn't you?
Oh, you could do, yes.
If you've got big pockets in your coat.
Yes. Can we just add that the pockets in the coat and the handbag is actually paid for the goods?
Oh, God, yeah, sorry, yeah. Oh, dear, I nearly let our secret out then, didn't I? Oh, that's very good. Yeah, all right then. Right, coming up for 11:30, so do you want to float back now to desk 3, Twiddle Pickles?
Okie dokie then, let's have a little Susie Quattro and Can the Can.
Croft UK Radio is on Facebook and Twitter. You can find us at facebook.com/Croft UK Radio, or you can follow us on Twitter at Croft UK Radio. We're also on Skype, Croft UK Radio. This is Croft UK Radio, your distant local radio station. nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Favourite TV shows. Top ones that we like to watch. Right, there's a list of them. It starts at 15. Right, some of them you think, yes, that was quite good, and well, I suppose it depends on what you like, isn't it? Really. I mean, I would put The Budget in there.
Oh yeah.
But it's not there. No.
Yeah.
The Autumn Statement, that would have been in there for me as well.
Yeah.
BBC Parliament, when they used to have George on, but that's not in there either.
This year's Autumn Statement was a bit boring, wasn't it?
What, George?
No, George wasn't on this year doing Autumn
No, I know he's gone. I know.
Dear me.
Oh, it's just not been the same, is it, since he left? Let's face it. It's just not the same entertainment, really. No.
Yeah, things haven't been the same. I've got some money in my pocket.
Right, number 15, Simpsons. Gavin and Stacey's at 14. 24, Keith Sutherland.
Yeah.
That's in there. Sherlock. Right, the In-Betweeners. Downton Abbey. Father Ted. Number 8 is at Doctor Who. Game of Thrones. Blackadder is at 6. Friends at 5. Big Bang Theory. Number 3, it's Breaking Bad. Then Only Fools and Horses made it at the second spot. The top one. Any ideas?
What's on it?
No, it's not. That's not on there actually. No, I'll give you a clue. It was filmed, I would probably say, in the 1970s. So it might have that wallpaper that you're talking
Sweeney?
about. No, they only made 12 episodes, if that's any help.
Oh yeah, 40 Towers.
Yeah, 40 Towers is in there. That's at number 1. There's no Morecambe and Wise. That's not in there. No.
Well, that wasn't actually a series, was it really?
No. What was your favourite programme then in the 1970s?
Oh, there's quite a few in the 70s. I used to like The Protectors, which was Roger Moore, of course, and Tony Curtis.
Was that not The Pretenders?
No,
it
yes, it was, wasn't it? Yeah, The Pretenders.
Good Morning to ITV4.
The Protectors was a completely different programme. That was on one of the ITV channels. And, never mind. I used to watch The Saint, the Roger Moore one. Then, of course, it was Ian Ogilvy after that. New Avengers was a bit more action than the Avengers. Now, I used to love the Avengers, but I just can't get back into that. I keep watching every now and again, and you just think
it's a bit odd.
It is odd. It's great, actually, because the comic side of it is actually very clever.
Yeah.
Because it's not a direct laugh-in-your-face comedy. You've got to really sit there and watch it and think about what Steve has done to bring out such a one-line joke type of thing that goes completely over your head normally. But if you follow the programme, it doesn't. You're in with it.
I like tell you what I like watching the professionals because everything is green.
Yes, Bodie and Doyle.
Yeah.
Yep. I used to watch the professionals. I used to watch Sweeney and Minder. I never quite interested in Minder when it moved on from Terry onto his so-called nephew. I was never really quite into that one after that. Other things I watched in the 70s, Space 1999. I used to watch that. I used to watch a lot of telly, of course.
No, of course not. No.
Everything was videoed, funnily enough.
1970s. I know I watched Play School.
Yeah, I think I probably did as well in the 70s.
Difference is I was born in 1974. Yeah, in fact, I was probably watching it before I was born. Actually, the way I was born. Yes. Yeah, Blue Peter.
Window.
Yeah, I know. Yes. Strange programs then that were on then compared to on
Big
now.
Ted, Marmaduke.
Jim will fix it.
Oh yeah. Well, yes, sort of. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rolf Harris Cartoon Club.
Yes.
That was on a Saturday.
Yes, and his painting one, which was. I forgot to call that one now.
Painting one. That is Rolf Harris Cartoon Club, wasn't it? Or was it a
he
different
did a
one?
separate one. He did another show which was just painting. He used to get people in the audience and they describe something to him and he would paint a picture of it.
Right.
It was very clever.
Yes.
Clever. Except for one particular day. Well, I used to think it was very clever. Until one particular day I was sat watching it and this here bloke was telling him, what he wanted in this here picture. And, I remember that he had a boat in it and it had this and it had that. And Ross would be sat there, splashed the paint on. And all of a sudden there was this shot on camera and you could actually see the traced outline of the picture.
Oh.
And he thought, he's a fraud. He's not doing that just off the spare.
Yes.
It's all practiced and rehearsed and he's got it drawn out on the piece of board. He just coloured in.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, well.
Little did we know what he was really like. Oh, there we go. What else? What in the 70s? I used to watch a few quiz shows. Golden Apple, I think it was called. No, Golden Shot, that was it. That was Bob Monkhouse, of course. We bend the boat. There's quite a few things I used to watch. You're just trying to remember what was on in the 70s and what was later on because they were repeated that many times. You never knew actually when it started.
Well, picture your black and white TV.
Black and White Minstrel Show, I used to watch that.
Pardon?
Black and White Minstrels, I watched that. I used to go to their shows a lot. I used to be in Scarborough quite a lot and we actually knew a lot of the minstrels.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of programs I used to watch. I just cannot think of them.
No. Oh, well.
There's some good ones as well.
Yes. Right. Strange laws that are still around today.
Bill straw in every taxi book.
That's right, yeah. Shaking dust off your doormat before 8 a.m. as well.
Oh.
Or handling salmon in suspicious circumstances.
Otherwise, handling stolen goods.
Probably, yeah.
There's still a lot in there, yeah.
Yeah. So you couldn't actually shake your mat before 8 o'clock.
Cool, how do you know that one? Huh.
Yeah, right, yes. Right, in the 1839 laws, it was a crime to cherry knock on someone's door and then run away.
Really?
Yeah,
God, I'd have been locked up a few times.
I think we all would have been, wouldn't we? Yeah, especially when you're a kid and you start pulling up the plants in their front garden as well.
I didn't used to do destructive things like that.
Oh, I did. I know. What am I like? I stopped doing it about a month ago.
You mean when somebody caught you?
Yeah. Right, it's
I got you a
illegal.
bunch of flowers, Lola, that come from garden next door.
It's also illegal to fire a cannon within 300 yards of a house.
Really?
Yeah, you're not allowed to do it. No.
Well, that'd be handy, wouldn't it? We're at a war.
Would rather.
Get the cannons out. Hang on a minute. Whoa, take measure first. Go and get the house. There's a house there, can't do that. No.
Yes.
I wonder if gas could be known as a house.
I don't know. I've never thought about it. You have to look it up and see what you can get for it. Really, yeah. In 1835, the Highways Act it outlaws driving on the pavement, even if it's only for a few seconds.
Yes.
Salmon Act of 1986 bans handling of the fish suspiciously, so it's designed to stop selling the fish illegally. It's also illegal under the Prohibition Act of 1998 to cause a nuclear explosion.
Ooh.
You're not allowed to do it.
You're not?
No. So
I'll put the stuff away.
I'd put it away if I were you. Yeah.
So who's going to see me? Come on.
Stick it back in the fridge.
It's going to be that rocket.
Could have been anything, couldn't it, really? Mind you, Brexit will stop that, don't worry. And they won't be allowed to leave the UK. Ever since 1313, it's been illegal to enter the Houses of Parliament wearing a suit of armour.
Yeah, I think I was on telly a few weeks ago when they were showing on the House of Parliament for some reason.
Yeah. Also illegal for a person who knows they have the plague to flag down a taxi or try and ride on a bus. Not allowed to do it if you think you've got the plague.
No.
Yeah.
That's a good excuse to get out of hospital appointments and stuff, isn't it?
It certainly would.
Well, I was coming by bus today. Well, why didn't you? I'm afraid I've got the plague. Well, I think I have. It's illegal. I'm not allowed to do that.
No, that's right. It was various things you could say.
Great idea.
You could say that you've just caused a nuclear explosion.
I could do that, yeah.
So that you can't come in. Yeah. You shook your doormat before 8 o'clock in the morning. That might get you out of it as well. Yes, very good. Or you've put a stack of hay in a taxi car.
Yeah, my car's reported me for no food in the boot.
Yeah, well done. Are you not allowed to wear a hat as well or something?
No, you've got, if you're the driver, you have to wear a hat. Although it's not a law which is kept, obviously, but all taxi or hackney cab drivers have to wear hats. This was because when they were driving, they were at the top of a wagon, the wind used to blow in their hair and the hair used to throw out lice.
Oh, lovely.
And so people who had these lovely draping hairstyles, the ladies of the day, in the back used to get head lice in them.
Lovely. Yeah, very enjoyable. You could have them as pets as well, because if you want to have mice as pets, I suppose if you pick up mice and lice, put them both together, they could form a band. No. Okay, then it is now 11:42. Todd Pickles, would you like now to go back to desk 3?
Yeah, sure. Let's have a little bit of I know, the sweets with cocoa.
You're listening to the Croft UK Radio and North Highlands and Islands Radio Morning Show with Rebecca Pickles and the blow-up character 12 Pickles. Also the station manager, Rascal the Dog, the political reporter, Scruffy the Dog, and the show producer, Izzy the Dog. nhir.co.uk and croftukradio.co.uk.
Where did you get that information from?
What's that?
Mice.
Miss?
On your fart book. How high can mice jump?
Mice Preservation Society.
Pardon?
The Mice Preservation Society.
Is that where you got it from?
Yeah.
You're not going to order any mice, are you? You're not going to buy any, are you, from the Mouse Preservation Society?
No.
Please, we've got enough as it is. Oh, listen to this, and mice. It's so flexible it can get into your home through a crack or hole as small as 1/4 of an inch.
So they can.
Lovely. A mouse can jump as high as a foot and climb 13 inches up smooth vertical walls.
Yeah.
It can run 12 feet per second and swim as far as half a mile.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's how they got upstairs. Is there anything they can't do?
A cup of tea.
No.
So you're all right. Your job's not obsolete yet. Yeah.
Well, I know they've tried to open the fridge and freezer doors. I've seen evidence of it on the floor.
Bless.
Oh, no, yeah.
Well, as if you don't need a good excuse to get up in the morning, there's another good excuse now for definitely getting up in the morning, and that's going down, putting the kettle on, sticking the oven on, and cooking a real good, proper big breakfast.
Ew, don't had one of them for a while.
No. Well, apparently the study determined that high energy breakfasts are great for weight loss. They also, as well as promoting weight loss, they've also found out that the energy high rich meals also improve diabetes symptoms.
Ew.
Now, apparently, they studied 11 women and 18 men with both obesity and type 2 diabetes. The patients were being treated with insulin and were an average age of 69-year-old. The patients were split into two groups. The first group was assigned to eat a large enriched energy breakfast with a medium lunch and a small dinner. The other group ate 6 meals throughout the day, which is what you're advised to do by your diabetic nurse. The patient's glucose levels and weight was also monitored over the course of 2 weeks. Now, the result was, and it actually showed massively, that the 3-meal diet plan with a high-energy breakfast was more effective for weight loss among the obese and type 2 diabetic patients than the 6 small meals. Over the course of the study, the high-energy group lost an average of 11 pounds, while the group that was eating 6 small meals lost only 3 pounds. Hunger and cravings for carbohydrates decreased in the high-energy breakfast group, but increased in the 6-meal-a-day group. Now, in addition, the high-energy breakfast group needed significantly less insulin, while the 6 meals a day group needed more insulin than average.
So does that mean then to have a big full breakfast is better for you than to eat birdseed?
Yes, it is. I've always said that.
Well, you've got a great excuse for coming up one morning that you decide to do it, then to have a breakfast. A full breakfast, not half a breakfast.
No, not half a breakfast.
A full one.
A full one, right.
Yes.
Right. Get it right, do it properly.
Yes.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yes, nice. So will you be having one of them tomorrow morning, Todd's Pickles? No.
No. What I would do, the only problem is I'm going to get up, do the other odds and jobs and stuff like that, and then start cooking a breakfast. I don't think it works.
Breakfast doesn't have to be a breakfast.
No, it doesn't have to be breakfast, no. It can be a soft breakfast, hard breakfast.
Right, okay then, it is time for us to... Yeah, we are back tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
We certainly are, yes.
So hope you have a great day. And what would you like to play out with on Desk 3, Todd's Pickles?
Well, I think we'll have, a little bit of happy talk from Captain Sensible. So till tomorrow, have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye now.
The Croft UK Radio and the North Highlands and Islands Radio Morning Show. Brought to you by Rebecca Pickles and Graham Pickles. For more information on our radio shows and productions, please visit our website, croftukradio.co.uk, or you can email us at production@croftukradio.co.uk.